What's up, party people? I'm Berk Hawk, and this is Rock Talk. Today we're at GM Center to interview Our Lady Peace. That's right, Our Lady Peace. So you're gonna wanna come stay for this interview. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Our Lady Peace. What's up, party people? I'm Berk Hawk, and this is Rock Talk. Today I'm here with...
Raine Maida. It's always weird saying your own name.
Yeah, from...
Our Lady Peace.
Yes, you are. So, I'm a huge fan. Grew up listening to you guys. 1994, first time I seen you guys. Melon Square.
Oh, wow.
Glue Leg, Crash
Glue
Vegas.
Leg.
Yes, I love Glue Leg too. I wish
sick.
they were still around.
They were sick.
Very impressionable at the time. The V's just out. I think with your lyrics, they're cryptic in a way where, yes, you have a message about your lyrics, but they can be deceived in multiple ways. So I just moved from the Jane and Finch area, grew up, moved out to Brampton. You know, I was not, a Catholic punk on my way. I was a Protestant Scottish punk on my way. Yeah. But, my parents moved me out there, just get me away from the troubles. And Naveed hits. And I was struggling at the time with the move, and it was like, I don't want to live here anymore. And I took it like, man, do I just take what he's saying and get out of here, or do I just try this and see where it goes? And I just wanted to thank you for that. So,
that's cool.
But I was just wondering, with the guys in the band over the years, do you guys kind of, take the piss out of each other and humble each other a little bit? I'm going to go a different place with this than typically.
I mean, we live in humility.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. I think there's definitely moments when we first started where, it's part of life, right? You go through these kind of peaks and valleys, and we had those moments where you think you're better than you are, and you get humbled. And for us, I think, actually, we did a tour early on in our career with Van Halen. We did like 55 shows down in the U.S., and that was a really good... That first year when we started to break in the U.S. was amazing. We opened up for Zeppelin, like for Page and Plant. Got to hang out with Robert Plant a lot. He was the nicest guy I've ever met, and if anyone deserves to have an ego, that kind of taught me, and he didn't. And I was like, no one deserves to. It's like you need to be, as grounded as possible, especially in this type of business. So a lot of good examples in my life that people that kind of kept me straight.
What I was going to say, where I was going with it, for the first time I was like, you know what? I view bands kind of like a team.
Yeah.
So at first, just two Michaels in the band. You decide, Raine. At that time, did the guys give you a hard time? Why Raine?
No, that was more of coming into high school. I got kicked out of my high school. I went to a private school in St. Catharines called Ridley College, and I got kicked out of there because it just wasn't. I look at it like, and even the headmaster said to me before he gave me the boot, was like, you've kind of got everything out of this school that you're going to get. And I was really pursuing music, and I was like taking off on the weekends, outside of one, because I was boarding there, and so I was just getting in a lot of trouble. And so there was a big shift that happened for me there, because it wasn't, and it's a different school now, I don't want to bag on that school. It just wasn't very supportive of the arts, and I found like I was like this outlier. I was struggling to get my identity. I played football and did all other stuff, but I also wanted to do this other thing, which was music, and it wasn't supported there. So when I made that shift, I just felt like I needed to just make a really metaphorical, bigger shift. And so the name thing, the way I started approaching life was much different. Even a lot of the friends, I kind of like distanced myself from a lot of stuff and really sunk into music.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So when you go home, what's mom or dad or relatives?
Hey, it's Raine all the way. It's been
Is it?
forever. Yeah.
Okay. The other thing I was going to ask you about the humbling experience. Really, you're known almost like a sex symbol right across the board. Yeah, no.
We need to start drinking.
Yeah. How do the guys rip on you at all about that? Like, he's on the magazine cover, or
we've never.
No.
I mean, we've never. I don't think we've ever even talked about that.
No.
No. I mean, it's all about the music.
Because we were at what's the festival on the lake in Burlington? You guys played last summer or 2 summers ago.
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music. We were there, and I was there with my sister-in-law, and she's like, "Oh, he's he's just gorgeous. Like he's a goddess.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, it's never been about that
No.
for us. It's all. That's why.
You just
Yeah, I mean,
fortunate that you're
it wasn't
good-looking
until
guy.
it wasn't until Gravity that we were even on the cover of a record. You
Yeah.
know, we've always been, trying
About
to.
the music.
Yeah, it's always about, and it's not trying to hide behind it, but that has to be first and foremost.
All right, so let's get to the music. What are you guys up to right now? You guys are recording?
Yeah, we've been recording for the last year, just slowly taking our time, trying to really weed out the garbage from the good, So I think we're getting close to something. We've been playing a new song called "Drop Me in the Water" on this tour. It's been
well received.
Yeah, man, it's great. Usually it's okay.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it sucks, and usually it's okay. And this has been like just as good as the other songs. So
What kind of vibe does the album have? Can you relate it to anything you've done, or is it just totally a new kind of direction?
hard. You know what? You gotta hear if you're at the show.
Well,
You'll
we'll
hear it
hear it,
tonight.
we'll hear
Yeah.
So this tour with I Mother Earth, that's got to be awesome.
It's the best.
Yeah.
You mentioned before it. I mean, I love the standstills. They're awesome.
Yeah.
If Blue Leg was on this tour too, that would top it off.
So we got to get. Okay, that brings me to my next question. When is I Mother Earth bringing back Somersault, or is that not even ever? Because right now I was thinking you guys could do all the major cities, Canada, the top of the states, and just feature the best of what Canada has. Because Canadian music is just
It's amazing.
unreal right now.
I know. We've been, Jag and I, we were at breakfast this morning from Miami, and we were talking about like, what do we do next? So I think they're working on some stuff. We'll definitely have music in the next few months. So
Like I was thinking the three of you guys, Monster Truck, Billy
Right,
Talent,
right, I
all
know.
the coalition guys.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's on the table right now, which is exciting.
Like even your bringing back Rusty, Age of Electric, like just
Rusty.
yeah. We were actually with them not too long ago. They're
Are
recording
they
a new
back?
album. Yeah,
No
they are.
way.
Yeah, they are.
Oh wow, there you go.
Yeah. So like all these Canadian backs, nostalgia is coming back full force.
For sure. Well, it was such a great time of music when
It
we were
was.
coming up. Yeah.
What out of all of that, what were maybe some of your favorite moments from that period of time?
Someone sent me a clip of Superman's Dead at Woodstock, and I
Yeah,
can't.
well, that's-
It's like I remember playing Woodstock vaguely, but I don't remember looking out in the audience and seeing that. It was. I guess
Yeah.
it was just too overwhelming. So
surreal.
yeah, it was crazy.
And how about your solo stuff? Putting it on hold right now, or are you still constantly writing?
I've kind of switched my solo stuff into Chantal and I have this project called Moon vs. Sun,
Yes.
and it really borrows from a lot of the path that I was taking on my solo stuff, but
Yeah.
she's on it as well, and she was on a lot of that stuff anyway. So
That
it's
must be really rewarding.
it's amazing, yeah. So we're trying to work that in between all the other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What after this? So you guys are gonna take a break, work on the album, and then potential tour. I'm guessing potential.
Yeah, I mean, we want to get music out there right at the top of the new year.
I'm
so
sure
we're gonna,
that's what
we're
fans are waiting for.
we're gonna take a couple weeks to kind of decompress from the tour when it ends, and then back in the studio and get some summer plans going.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, all the people at home know where to find Our Lady Peace, Raine Maida, all that jazz. Check out their music. I appreciate your time. I don't want to take up too much. I really do. This has been a dream come true.
Pleasure.
Peace out, party people.